Hello everyone, Reptrax here. As you can see, I'm back in Agrarian Skies for a new episode, and today I'm going to be focusing on getting the resonant capacitor, or resonant flux capacitor, whatever that thing is called. And one of the first things I'm going to need, which I'm actually gotten a few of already, is some sulfur, which you get by pulverizing some coal. And I'm actually going to look it up as a capacitor, because what I need to do in order to get this guy is I have to upgrade him one at a time. So I pretty much have to start all the way from the bottom here as a leadstone capacitor and then move up, and that's pretty much the idea here. So I'm gonna make one. I don't think I'm gonna need it for other things at the moment, so obviously this thing's not gonna be a pain because it doesn't like to stack. So where is this Invar and tin there? Alright, so put that in there. Invar on the sides, I believe, tin in the bottom, and some redstone as well. There you go. So it's a bit unfortunate that you can't upgrade these guys, I mean, by just shift clicking. Now I'm gonna need some electrum and redstone. And I didn't grab any electrum before the episode. Pharaohs, no electrum. I should probably make a bit more of this electrum stuff. Wait, how does it go? Oh, a diamond in the bottom, alright. So it's like this. And then diamond in the bottom. And we got ourselves the redstone flux capacitor. Now, in order to make the resonant, it's a bit more complicated than just what I just did. You know, I mean, well, that's pretty simple, straightforward stuff. I'm going to need to make myself some endurium blend, some pyrotheum dust, and a bunch of other things I'm going to need actually ender pearls for. So I have a few ender pearls here, and I'm curious to see how much I'm going to need. I don't know how many ender pearls you need for one bucket. I don't know if there's a simple way to look this up. And endurium blend, this guy. Looks like I need, each one gives me 250. Yeah, each ender pearl gives me 250, and so that means I need 4 ender pearls to get one bucket. Alright, so let me just do that quick. Drop that in there, and you know what, I'm actually gonna go ahead and put another 4 in there, because I'm sure I'm gonna probably need it for something else. So first things first, I need to get myself a bucket of this stuff. Resonant ender bucket, cool. Now I'm going to need to make myself a bit of pyrotheum, which I'm gonna need pulverized coal, sulfur, blaze powder, and redstone. I have some blaze powder here, some redstone, pulverized coal, and sulfur. Alright, so I have everything I need to make the pyrotheum. So I'm going to try to make as much as I can, actually. 16 should do. Which I still haven't looked it up, how to use this guy. If I can just put it on the cobble and it won't react and do weird things with it. So haven't actually looked it up to be able to replace the crucibles downstairs, because I believe that fire from the netherrack is actually making me lag, because I did actually open up the roof like I mentioned I would last episode, and as you guys can see in the minimap, there's no mobs spawning in at the moment, because it's obviously daytime, so they won't spawn because it's all lit up upstairs. So it's not the mobs, so it's gotta be the fire. I don't know, I've lost like maybe 50 frames, went down from 180 to 120, 100 now. So yeah, unfortunate, but it's still playable, doable. Alright, back on track. I got the pyrotheum, the endurium blend. So now I just gotta make myself some, no, actually no, I need to make the endurium ingots. I need to make myself some endurium blend, which requires pulverized tin, shiny metal, and resonant ender bucket. But unfortunately, I have to pulverize all this stuff. So I'm gonna have to pulverize some tin in here. No, that's the furnace, this guy. And I believe I get shiny stuff from this platinum. I think it was platinum. What was it before? I have a chest here. Yeah, platinum ore dust. It becomes the shiny one. Alright, so I want to probably make 2 buckets worth. So I need at least 6 of this stuff, and then another 2 of these. 1, 2. And then set this up here like this in the crafting table with a bucket. Get myself 4 endurium blend, and just get myself another one of these, like so. Alright, so I got 8 of these. Now in the induction smelter here, I gotta remove this stuff out of the way. Just put the Endurium blend and Pyrotheum, and that should get me what I need, I believe. It's a bit slow, but it's almost there. I will need one of those back. So I'm gonna need one of these to be able to craft it, and then grab that. I'll let the other ones craft because I probably need that for like if I want to make tesseracts and stuff like that later down the line. I haven't looked at the recipes. I don't know if it's actually changed or not, but it should be pretty straightforward to make tesseracts, I mean. Alright, so here's my Enduriums and resonant flux capacitor. Cool. Now I'm actually going to try it out and see if I can... Oh, you can't manually submit it. Good. Okay. I'm glad I didn't wait for the 10 millions to fill up. That would have been a huge loss. Now, I could get the reward bag, or I could get more of these heated redstone generators. Because, yeah, the high temperature ones and the culinary ones I'm not really interested in. However, I always get trolled with the reward bag, so I'm just going to go with the heated generators here. When did I get this? Did I just get it now? I didn't actually look at... Oh yeah, I got a potion flask. Cool. Flight. That might be useful because I'm planning to not replace, but add redstone lamps all around it, and that might be very useful to have the flight potion. So I might do that. So I might actually do an episode since it won't be that tedious with a flask. I actually already have another flask here and an invisibility one, which I'm not sure what I could use for. It just says swigs left, so I'm guessing maybe it has 8 doses each. That's not bad at all. I mean, it lasts almost 20 minutes. It's a full episode. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so lots of stuff in my inventory to put away. Got 5 of these guys. I wonder how much power they output. I haven't looked it up. But 5 is pretty decent, actually. Now, I actually got myself a redstone. Oh, another one fully charged. That's very nice. I have replaced some of my conduits with the redstone ones, like especially over here. Added the other magmatic dynamos I already had, and replaced some of my redstone conduits, especially the ones that go upstairs that require a lot of power, like the magma crucible and stuff like that. So I thought it was snowing or something. It's just the dust being sifted. So I don't know. I'll just add this one somewhere for now. There, cool. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do next here is actually automate a little system so I can get redstone directly instead of having to actually sieve dust. So I can go back to getting gravel instead of dust. It will also simplify a lot of my setup downstairs, and I could use those pulverizers to just get gravel instead of having to go through all the steps to get dust. And that way I can actually get more diamonds and more emeralds and stuff like that. That would be more useful for me later down the line. But first, I need to find a way to replace the whole redstone creation, and to do that, I'm going to need to use these redwood and blood saplings, and to grow them, I'm going to need some tainted soil. And now to do that, I actually need a bucket here, and I actually already got my dirt and some other things here to automate the whole process. So I kind of prepared everything, got a little platform already laid out downstairs, so that's why I cut the episode, because otherwise I would have spent too much time just, you know, going through all this stuff. So I'm just going to quickly do this and get myself some 4 blocks of tainted soil should be enough. And now I'm not sure if I actually need all 4. However, I'm just gonna play it safe. It's not too bad getting 4. I could actually find an easier way to do this if I could stop misclicking so much, but almost there. One more. I'm not sure if you actually need all 4 of them, because you only put 1 sapling down, but the tree is actually 2 by 2, the trunk of the tree. So what I've done here is actually set up the little platform here where I'm going to put the tainted soil. Now this sapling is a bit particular the way that it grows. It grows downwards instead of a regular sapling. And now it's not just the fact that it grows downwards, it's a bit risky in the sense that it will destroy any blocks underneath it to make space for itself. A regular tree would just either not grow if it doesn't have enough space, or just grow like a very small form, a very small size, limited by the space around it. Now this one will make space for itself, so it will destroy anything around it. Now I've actually already tested this in my test world, which is just pretty much a copy of this world in creative mode, and I've just figured out, because this actually grows in a certain spot. Like if I put it over there, it would grow towards this side over there, I believe. Yeah, it will occupy those 4, and it will destroy that side of the platform if we put it that way. So there's a very special position, a very particular position that you have to put it at, and it's actually, if you look at my mini map on that, I'm facing right now north. So if you have a 2x2 area, you have to put it in the northwest block, which would be that corner right there where I just put the sapling. Just if you guys were wondering. Now, I'm not completely sure if this is persistent, as in it happens in every world, but I would assume so, because I grew quite a few of these, and it always grew properly if I placed it in the northwest block. Now, I've actually made myself another harvester, which I can just sit there. I'm not going to power it just yet, because, well, actually, you know what, I could. I have some bone meal here, which I want to set up like this. Where's my crescent hammer? And I need to actually enable animations, because I had disabled animations here, and all on. There you go. So now I can actually see it's working. Let me just put my bucket away. Now what I'm going to do here is it's not very efficient per se, because there's a very particular cycle that it has to go through if you want to automate this properly, which is to wait a full minute before planting the next sapling down, to let the harvester do its job and collect all the leaves, because you actually get redstone from the leaves themselves, not from the actual logs of the tree. So you want to wait for it to completely take down the tree, because you want to actually get the leaves part, which is where you get the redstone. Now, if I just let the autonomous activators run all the time, it won't be as efficient, but it's not too bad, because what I did actually, I put about a stack of saplings into an autonomous activator, about a stack of bone meal into the other one, and I let it run just to see what were the results. And what I ended up finding was that I got about 7 or 8 stacks of redstone. Oh no, wait, no, those 8 stacks of saplings back, and about 4 stacks of redstone from a stack of saplings. So you get plenty of saplings back. So it doesn't really matter if you waste a couple of them, because eventually it will take down the whole tree. It just goes through this weird algorithm, and I'm not sure how it works, but it does take down the whole tree. It just wastes a sapling every now and then, and I kind of demonstrate it now. I do have 4 to begin with, and that's actually more than enough, because you get so many saplings from the first one. So what I'm going to do is actually hook this up properly, which I kind of forgot to do that upstairs, because I want to set it up with just one chest for the first one, and then set up the whole automation once I got everything set up. So I'm going to just put a chest down here, so I can get all my stuff in there. There you go. And then just power it and just let it run, pretty much. That's how it's going to work for the first one. Then once I have all the items that it drops, then I can properly set it up with item ducts. So I'm just going to grab this guy, connect it, so I can harvest, and then just bone meal this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the bone meal here. So it's going to automate it, and it's going to quickly do it. Now, I should make this platform out of glass. It would make so much more sense. So what I'm going to do is actually remove this piece right here, so I can actually see it. Another one won't grow because I don't have it automated, so I can actually just look down. And that's pretty much what it does. It's just the harvester will pick up everything, and the leaves is where the good stuff is, the redstone. And also saplings, so you get those saplings back. Now, that was only one tree. Let me just look to see what kind of results we get from one single tree. We get 11 dusts, redstone. We get 15 saplings back. So as you can see, it doesn't really matter if I waste a few saplings. Sure, it can make it more efficient or optimal, I guess is a proper term to use here. But it doesn't really matter if I waste a couple of saplings, because I get so many back. What I'm mainly interested in is redstone. Now, this bloodwood is, you can use it for decoration purposes. It's a kind of like a red stained wood. So what I'm going to do is actually remove this chest now, grab everything that I got from it, and I'm just going to set a little system here with item ducts and a trash can that I got, because what I want to do is actually delete all the what is it called, all the oak, not the oak, the wood parts of it, I guess the best term. Alright, let me just get the wall back in before I fall down, and get myself some item ducts in here. Alright, so the first thing that's gonna go is the the wood. Alright, so I'm just gonna remove my food from there, just put my trash can here. Actually, you know what, I want a little bit more space. Yeah, I need a little bit more space, because I want to actually run the item duct like so I can actually put the saplings back into here, and then run it upwards so I can put the Yeah, I'm gonna run it upwards, and I'm gonna do all the automation upstairs. I think it's the best thing to do here, because what I'm thinking is I want all the saplings that can fit into the autonomous activator to go in there. I could also actually manually put them in, because I don't want this thing running all the time, because one, it will take a lot of power, and two, it would probably make me lag with all the leaves that's taken down. So you know what, that's probably the best thing to do. So where's this autonomous activator actually go? It goes here. So I'm probably gonna have to make this platform a little bit larger. I'm gonna probably put a hopper down here and set it to receive from the top like this, and then just put a hopper here, and then I'll just put the saplings in there, and then whenever I need redstone I can just drop saplings in there. I think that'll probably be best. So I'm just gonna remove this item duct from here. It doesn't matter if it doesn't connect. Alright, just grab that and go put my trash can here actually. Remove that and remove that. Alright, I'm gonna have to remake the platform upstairs. As you can see, I kind of broke everything up there. Right, so I'm gonna have to put a pneumatic servo in here and then set it to accept all the bloodwood and this other type of bloodwood. This is the bark, and then the other type. There's just two different kinds of bloodwood that you get. So that immediately gets destroyed because I'm not interested in getting more of that stuff. And then above it, I can get a couple barrels. I'm gonna have a barrel for saplings right next to the hopper. That way I can just quickly do it. And then another one for a how do I want to do this? You know, I want to run it up completely and run it from the back like this. Hopefully I don't fall. Like that. Alright. And then I can just put the barrels there, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. I only need 2 of these. Like so. And then this will go in there. And then redstone can go in there. So what I'm going to do is just lock them like that. And that's it, pretty much. Now what I'm going to have is... see, that's why I wanted the trash can to be the last thing, because then any overload of what is it called, saplings will go in there. I'll just wait and see how that works out. So what I'm gonna do now is actually drop a couple saplings in there and see what it does. So everything should be automated. My frames just dropped, so that's working. I couldn't show you guys what I meant by losing a sapling every now and then, so I'm just going to wait for this to run a full cycle. Can I see how many red... there's still 11 redstone in there. So I'm just hoping this is actually working properly. Can't see downstairs. I need to put some glass here. That's probably be the first upgrade I do to this system. I didn't think it through all the way, and it'll be nice to actually see downstairs what's going on. So... I think it's running. Can't really tell though. I almost want to grab my flight potion and just waste a dosage on it, just to kind of see what's going on. I'm not getting any redstone, so I wonder, is this kind of blocked or something? It's just idle. So what's going on here? Now I'm curious. Something's blocking it off. What is it doing? What is it doing? Oh, blacklist. I need to put this to whitelist. Ah, there you go. Okay. I had set this up wrong, so it was backlogged. I didn't know where to put the oak logs. Alright, so that's working. As you guys can see, it is picking up all the leaves and stuff. And I'm assuming redstone is going up there. I'm up to 15 redstone already. How many saplings? There's about 8 saplings still in there. 9 now, 11, yeah, 12. They're coming in fast. So next thing is just pretty much kind of show you guys what I mean by losing a sapling every now and then. So hopefully this cycles through, takes down the whole tree, like so. It's gonna take down the tree. It's gonna plant one, and then try to break it right away, and then plant another one. So let's see if you guys can actually. There you go. It's gonna plant it, bone meal it, grow it. Okay, I didn't cut it from the bottom because sometimes, yeah, there you go. It grew it twice. And that's pretty much what happens. And then it starts from the middle, somewhere in the middle. So it's a bit clunky the way it works. It's not perfect. I could set up some fancy red net system here or something. I would have used a timer had red power been installed in this mod pack, just because it's so simple to use. I haven't actually messed around with RedNet, so I'm not really comfortable with using it, especially for a simple setup like this that's not really necessary, because it's just, you know, you lose a couple leaves every now and then, you lose a couple saplings now and then, but I mean, the results are here. I mean, I already got 52 redstone from just a couple, not even maybe a couple minutes, and already 72 saplings, 74 saplings, over a stack of saplings already. So I have to actually figure out something with those saplings rather soon. So how many? I'm gonna remove these and let it run to actually finish off what it's doing, and then I'll figure out something with the layout. I'll probably just end up moving the trash can to the end of the line, I guess, and then I'll change the platform to be out of glass so it'll be easier to see, and I'll show you guys next episode. What I want to do now today is well, the next thing I want to do today, because I've already done a couple things, it's just continue one of my quest lines over here with the Hell's Kitchen, I believe is the quest line. So let me just look it up. Hell's Kitchen. Actually, hold on, let me just open this up. What am I missing here? Alright, so I'm just missing pretty much the blaze rod. So I have to think into going to another rather soon, because I want to finish at least one of the chapters. Hell's Kitchen, open up, and the next thing is just smooth ice, which is a glacial precipitator. Oh, actually, I was able to pronounce that rather well, I think. Alright, so I'm going to just eat up, and just quickly make that thing. Shouldn't be too bad. Glacial. Now, if I could spell, it would be nice. Glacial precipitator, it just requires snow, which I don't have, but I do have water buckets, so that's not too big of a deal. So machine frame, piston, copper, and a redstone reception coil. Right, so I do have a machine frame here. Some copper. Need some gold, some redstone, and just a couple buckets really. So I'm just gonna grab some aluminum here. 6. I don't know if it uses up the bucket or not. And the reception coil. Just quickly get some water from way over here, and just finish yet another quest. So fun times, guys, fun times. Lots of quests being done. Let me just get over here quick, and can I shift click? No, I can't. Oh, I need a piston. That's the other thing I need. Do I have any pistons laying around? Doesn't look like I do. I don't need more cobble. I need some wood planks. I gotta make a bunch of pistons because I hate making these guys every now and then. I need some iron as well. Alright, let's make a bunch of pistons here. Actually, I can make it out of aluminum. Yeah, I'd rather make it out of aluminum instead of iron. Make 16 of these. Come on, come on. There you go. Or 6, whatever. So this should get me it. Okay, maybe not. Let me just try this again. Redstone, copper, piston above it, and machine frame. There you go. Glacial precipitator. Oh, I didn't use the buckets. That was nice. Claim reward. And let's see what we got. This normal heart. So I'm just use that. Back to up to 12 now. And I got blackberry seeds. Cool. I don't think I have any of these seeds, so that's nice to have. Not sure where I could put them. I'll put them here, I guess. I think I have a chest for seeds. Oh, it's down here. All right, I'll clean up the inventory later. Now that I have so many quartz, I'll probably be doing ME next episode. That's for sure, because I want to get a better inventory system and start automating things a little bit easier with the ME network. Let me just look up and see what opens up. All right, everything opens up. All right, so I get Vegan Delight, which requires a presser. Toast. Wow, I need to make 10,000 toast. Holy shit, that's a lot of toast. Oh man, all right, I'm gonna have to put my my farm over here in full overdrive and set it to completely fill it up with the wheat. Wow, 10,000 toast. That is a lot of toast. So what I'm gonna do is remove tomatoes from everything, from here out. and just let it run a bunch of wheat. I'm gonna remove this guy from here and just let it run. What happened here? Why did it stop? Do I have to like manually put it like this? I don't know why it stopped. Did it run out of power? No, it's got power. I don't know what it's doing. Huh. That's a bit weird. Oh, okay, now it's doing that side. I wonder if it's just lagged. And it's still not doing the, okay, now I did that one. Alright, so now it's going full overdrive here. Get a lot of wheat. I should probably start converting all this stuff into toast. I mean to bread at least, because that will simplify a bit of the process. Let me just grab all these seeds and dump them back in here. So what I'd probably end up doing between episodes, since now I know how to make, I need to make a lot of toast, is set up some item ducts that go back into the planter so it feeds the seeds back into it. Now I was reading up that actually something I didn't know about cyclic assemblers is that they actually use, I mean you can actually use them for regular items. I thought cyclic assemblers were something only for things you needed with liquids, but it also has some inventory space in here, so you can actually use different recipes. Like for example, I can set up one with bread. I mean just wheat across, and it will make a bunch of bread. Now I could set it up once I have my ME network to make bread with one wheat. I believe it's not another option. So let me just look it up. Bread is just like that, or with flour dough, which requires salt, flour, and fresh water. Alright, so it's gonna require lots of water and lots of other things, so I'm not sure how I want to do it. I think this system is fast enough. Like, I don't know if it's gonna give me 10,000 toast though, so I probably want to be as efficient as possible. I'll think of something. I'll probably show you guys what I come up with next episode, so just keep that in mind, that that's what I'm going to be planning ahead. ME network, and trying to figure out how to make 10,000 toasts with a kind of a decent enough efficient system, I guess is what I'm going for. So yeah guys, until next time, bye.